Okay. Yamato. Oh, that's Yamato. That's what I was trying to think of his name. Ate the Neko Neko fruit model white tiger. I mean, that's not even that crazy a theory. Like, that could have happened. So that one's not crazy. Toshigi and Kuina are twins. Or the same character. How's this been debunked? Like, I guess they're not, like, we know they're not the same character. It's just weird. There could be something, though, or is this going to be, like, like, you see this shit, right? It happens. People have doppelgangers, right? It's a real world thing. Like, people look like people, you know? So, there might not even be any relation. It just was kind of weird that it would have been like how Oda did it to start with. So, like, it wouldn't be insane if there wasn't. Some fans resembling. What's that? That's, to me, that's not disproving it the way Oda works. Not likely, but like they could be twins but separated. Like, has nobody ever seen the show Sister Sister or Parent Trap? Huh? I never heard this one back in the day, but that's kind of crazy. Rayleigh was wearing. I guess they were anybody's because I guess at that time we didn't know what hockey was, so I guess it wasn't impossible to think of. But obviously that one's been debunked. Yeah, I remember all these theories, like the Big Mom had kids with Kaido. Oh, well, I guess if Oda said it's not true, then it's obviously not true. Shiryu will get Jozu's devil fruit. Yeah, a lot of people thought this because like everybody was saying like that Zoro would have to um, cut Diamond, and we know that Shiryu is like somebody that Zoro's probably going to fight, and we all know that Mister One said, "What are you going to cut next, Diamond?" And then Oda introduced diamonds, a diamond fruit. I mean, I guess it's not impossible. Like maybe Jozu did die, maybe somebody else got the diamond fruit, or maybe Zoro's going to have to fight him at some point too. Who knows? Well, this actually, like, this also doesn't necessarily 100% confirm it because, like, a lot of people think that the reason Blackbeard has two devil fruits is because it's Blackbeard or because it's his own devil fruit power or whatever. Maybe we'll get some of these crazy theories later. But, like, what if it's a technique? Or what if, this is my theory on the two devil fruit thing. What if it was stated that, like, hey, you can't eat two devil fruits, you'll die, and that just kind of became like the overwhelming thing, like, and you don't know, but maybe you could eat more than one devil fruit, like maybe, like, and maybe Oda just kind of put that in there early on, so that way he didn't have to, because wouldn't you think? But then also like devil fruit's super rare, so if you found one and were able to eat it, unless you're like high tier, but but if you could, like, surely the Marines would know this, and they would have definitely experimented with this shit, right? And maybe even Vegapunk could have found out, right? But maybe even Vegapunk has a technique. Maybe that's even how Blackbeard. So to me, it's not out of the realm. And then we're adding in new shit now because, like, the Seraphim Kuma has the Devil Fruit of Kuma too. So there's two people technically that have the Paw Fruit power right now, right? So before we were also, there couldn't be two of the same power out there. So because a lot of people were saying that Senior Pink might be dead, and that's how Seraphim Jinbei or S Shark or whatever the fuck they call him, how he might have his power. But it seems like maybe Vegapunk can create, and then we seen, wasn't there a lot of like the sad ones that were the same, or were they all a little different? But we did see like that there were like ones that they had. Plus, there's dragon fruit, and then even though they're like different colors, and then Vegapunk's like, oh, that's a failure there. Well, it's basically the same power. So who knows? So that's still not out of the entire possibility. So I don't know if that one's 100% debunked, but I don't know how likely it is to happen. Because it would be kind of crazy if we got a lot of people that could eat two devil fruits, and the only one we ever seen was Blackbeard. Like, I would think the world government would know, and they would have fed like all the admirals would have two devil fruits. But who knows? Oda could always kind of change it. Kaido was a poneglyph. Yeah, that was stupid from the start. Oh my god, this is like old school. I don't know if this is debunked though. Isn't it? Don't still people still believe this? The One Piece is the friends we made along the way. Oh, okay. I guess Oda did. Okay, fair enough. Cool. So that's cool that that one's actually debunked. Sanji will get the flame fruit. I guess it was always kind of hinted at, but then like that doesn't seem likely now, and I don't see Sabo dying, and I don't know if even Sanji would eat it. I don't know, because then he said the only devil fruit he ever wanted was the clear fruit. So Rebecca joins the Straw Hat crew. Well, not directly, obviously. So not gonna happen. Could ally again in the future? Sure. I could see a lot of old characters coming back because it would be kind of the similar thing that happened. Like they weren't old characters to us with the whole Whitebeard when they fought at Marineford, right? That wasn't like old characters. They were new characters, but they were old to Whitebeard. They were like all his allies and friends he made along the way. So at the big end, after Luffy becomes the Pirate King or whatever bullshit, like, and they had to fight the world government or whatever, there's definitely a possibility that like she could show up with Curious and like people from there and shit like that. So that's not impossible. Pedro is still alive. Okay, I guess if it's confirmed in the Vivery card thing that he is really dead, it wouldn't have dead. Well, it almost could have made sense because didn't she even steal more life from him? So like, how long did he even have left to live anyway? So like, Big Mom's devil fruit is the mom fruit. What? This theory is most likely a joke. We're still going to talk about it. Former writer notes that most mothers in One Piece have passed away. They think that this is because of Big Mom's devil fruit. Using mom fruit because she can use the lives of mothers around the world to increase her power. Okay, that's kind of crazy, but we know it's not true because she's got the what soul fruit or whatever it's called. Yeah. I mean, what's the chances Big Mom and Kaido are not dead? You know? Like, because even though Oda has killed some people now, and even more so now after the time skip, like, has he ever really killed, like, a villain? Like, a villain, like a major villain? You know? Yeah, I don't see that. Caesar Clown would never join. Nami would not let him. I don't think he could make up for it enough. Not to join. Like maybe work with him again, possibly. I don't know. Like I mean, he had a kind of, but like I don't know. Like Oda does this shit. He makes people too evil, but he also makes them kind of likable and interesting, right? Like Crocodile's kind of like a good anti-hero bad guy. You could have made a series about him, like anti-heroes are kind of they can be like a big deal. Like like Wolverine's kind of an anti-hero, Deadpool's an anti-hero, do some horrible ass shit but like still be likable, you know. Luffy will start a new crew. When does this happen? Like if anybody's watching this still and when has like a whole group of people like started all over, you know? I mean, I guess Moria did, but like the main person, like if everybody was dead, like yeah, they could replace people or something if somebody died or whatever, but like everybody, I don't know. That's pretty. That seems unprecedented for like the major people. So that would never happen. Are there more, or was that all of them? Oh, okay. So yeah, most of those were kind of dumb anyway.